What's going on, guys? Calvin Russell here, co-owner of Park Place Realty. Super excited to share with you guys a property that we just found here in Flossmoor. Now, this one's at a different price range. This one's actually at $529,000. So, what does a $529,000 property look like in Flossmoor, Illinois? Come with me and check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this property looks like. All right, so first thing you got is plenty of square footage. Not just to mention that you have high ceilings as well too. So you're gonna usually in this price range, you're gonna start to see a lot more custom items inside of the home, right? You know, in some of our homes we saw fireplaces and such, but you would just see a small section. Now you have an extended fireplace section, and you can also use this for multiple things that you could use this for, like, you know, putting pictures of something like that. You could put a TV up here, and what's so great about it is that it goes all the way up to the ceiling. Now this is just the living room, so we're literally just getting started. Let's make our way to the kitchen. All right, I almost forgot. Before we get to the kitchen, we actually have the dining room, okay? But remember that fireplace that you just saw moments ago? Well, here it is again. So not only do you have the section that you can use over there, but you have the section that you can use over here. And they even got another section where you can actually place all of the wood. You have the mantle. I think it's a great touch, especially when it comes around the holiday season. You can have the dining room table here inside the dining room, and then that transitions into the open kitchen area as well. Now, you also got another space that could potentially be used as a dining room, but then you also have the doors that open. So however you want the layout, that's up to you. But now let's really go into the kitchen. All right, guys, here we are inside of the kitchen. So first things first, you got brand new cabinets, right? Everyone loves new cabinets. You have a brand new countertop as well too. Check out this backsplash as well. It looks like that gray on white is still in, okay? And then of course you do have the 4-piece appliance set, which of course is very common when you're looking at completely remodeled home. And for those who don't know what that means, that's you have the matching refrigerator, the dishwasher, the oven, and of course the microwave as well. I think something that a lot of people have forgotten about or don't use as often is going to be the soap dispenser as well too, because sometimes you don't want to run all the way to the bathroom to actually use the soap dispenser, right? So, but that's pretty much it for the kitchen. But you got plenty of cabinet space from top to bottom, so you could do whatever you want to inside the kitchen. All right, let's take a look at how some of the bedrooms look as well, and then after that we'll go down to the basement. All right, guys, now we're going to take a stop into the first bedroom, so follow me. So the first bedroom we're going to go into is actually a very good sized bedroom. Regular, right? As you can see, the carpet was just not only installed, but recently cleaned as well. You got plenty of space in here. Of course, you got central air, but if you don't want to use the central air because it may be too cold, you can always use your own personal ceiling fan as well too. All right, the closet space, you have plenty of it as well. Fully walk-in closet, much bigger than I was actually expecting. Okay, and then you also get an amazing view of the backyard as well. All right, so let's take a walk into the next bedroom. All right, guys, so we made it to the next bedroom, okay? Now, this bedroom is very good size, just like the one we just saw. What I love about this one, it's the same exact concept. So you have a very nice space inside of the closet. You also still have your fan as well, too. Still central air, and you still got that nice backyard view as well. Nothing too fancy, but this is honestly a very good size bedroom, okay? So now we'll go ahead and make it to the next bedroom. All right, guys, this is the room, well, one of the rooms you've been waiting to see. This is now the master bedroom, okay? So you have, I mean, nothing, one word, space, right? So of course you got plenty of space, so much space that you have your own personal fireplace. Yet again, this is now technically the third fireplace that we've seen. They may have one in the basement, who knows, right? Either way, you got plenty of space here. You have shelving here as well too. Yes, it has a mirror, but you don't have to have that. You can easily take that down, put the TV there, or however you want to do it. And then what I love about this room is that this one has a balcony, all right? You know what's crazy though? This balcony is not the same size as the one that we just left, right? But you have plenty of space here to have that. But imagine waking up, reading, or just getting some fresh air, especially when the winter time is going to be beautiful, having snow on the trees. But this is most definitely a view worth waking up to. All right. And then next we're going to go to the basement. Let's go. All right, guys, we have made it to the basement. Okay, this is another room where yet all of your entertainment will be taking place. All right, so you got plenty of room inside of this basement. You also have two sump pumps as well too, so you don't have to worry about any water getting into this basement. So either way, you have that space. You have a lot of storage as well too. A lot of times when you have homes that have huge basements, one of the issues that a lot of people think that they're going to have is they're going to lose a lot of storage space. But not with this one. So you have storage over there, storage in the center, and you have still area that you can do a lot of things in. You can put a pool table here. You can have the couches and the TV, a theater over there. And there's even additional space because it's a wrap around basement. So you have plenty of space to do whatever you want to do. And the best part about it is that it's finished. All right. Now let's go ahead and take a walk outside real quick and then we'll talk numbers. All right, guys, so we made it to the sunroom. Now, I know there's a lot of names for this room. Some call it a sunroom, an additional room, whatever you want to call it, because in real estate in different states is whatever you want it to be. All right, but what I love about this is right off the kitchen, okay? And everything's screened in, so you can really enjoy outside without having to get the feel of outside, right? Where if it gets like too cold or too hot, you now can kind of shade some of that away. And again, just another room to escape in. And the other view of this is that you get a chance to see the entire backyard as well. Speaking of the backyard, let's go check that out. Guys, we made it outside. All right, so as you can see, you have plenty of backyard space, okay? That stretches all the way out to the corner over there. And then not to mention, we're actually standing on your new deck as well too. And they actually add bench seating for the deck as well too. If you don't want it, you can always move it around, right? But then you can maximize this space over here as well. So imagine having, chairs and a table, the barbecue grill, whatever you want to have on this deck. Now, you may even be interested in extending the deck out. That's up to you, but you have plenty of space to do so. All right. So let's go ahead and head back in and let's talk about numbers. All right, guys, so the moment you've been waiting for, let's go ahead and talk about numbers, okay? So as we mentioned earlier today, this home is priced at $529,900, all right? And then, so now what would that down payment look like? Well, depending on what your DTI could be, you're more than likely going to have to put down 5%. This particular home in Illinois is more than likely going to be over the FHA limits. So with that said, you're more than likely going to have to put down at least 5 to 10 to 15 to 20%, depending on what the bank wants you to put down. So we're going to use best case scenario of 5% down. Okay, that'll be $26,000. I know you got it because you're looking at this house, right? Next would be the interest rate. So interest rates are still kind of fluctuating, but as of now, we've been kind of seeing an average around about 4.5 to 5. So we use 4.5% on that. Property taxes. Well, for a $500,000 home, what would you expect it to be? It's $14,916 for property taxes. Homeowners insurance. So, of course, homeowners insurance can vary. So I'm just going to use $2,250 a year for this particular property. Okay. Good news is we are not in a HOA, so we're not in an association over here, so we don't have to worry about an HOA fee. Because sometimes you get that when you get into gated neighborhoods and things of that sort. So, but with all of that said, that's going to have you at $3,982 per month to have this entire home. Okay. So if you're looking to start that process and see what that looks like, you're going to be around this price point as long as you're looking at homes that's around that same price point that have the similar or same taxes. That's more than likely where your monthly payment is going to be at. All right, guys, now you had a chance to see what a $500,000 home looks like in Flossmoor, Illinois. As I mentioned, this home is just a little less than $4,000 a month, but you should know that because you're in this price point, okay? Now, of course, if you find a home with much lower taxes, that's going to play a role, but the same is true as if you find a home in this price range with higher taxes, expect a higher monthly payment. All right. So, but of course, if you're looking to, start the home buying journey, or if you got any questions, comments, or concerns, we're always here for you. Be sure to check out our free Facebook group as well too, and that's called First Time Home Buyers and Financial Education, that can show you how to qualify for a home just like this. All right. And of course, if you have any other questions outside of that, our team is always available Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and just reach out to us. I'm sure there's a link around here somewhere that I'll put up, and you can always reach out to us. Thanks again for watching this video.